You have Into the Chronic's Rabbit Hole. And Michael C., thank you so much for your Patreon membership request and for bringing something new down the rabbit hole by the name of Ensiferum. And the song today is something a little chilly. It's Stone Cold Metal.
Thank you so much, Michael C., for bringing Ensiferum down the rabbit hole for the very first time.
Michael C., thank you so much for this write-up to let us know about the band and about the song. We're always so happy, especially when it's a new band. All right. So the band that you're bringing today is the very underrated Ensiferum. They are a Finnish folk metal band, surprising I know. Most of their songs are in English and they have a more direct, speedy metal style, though the folk is certainly there, especially in the riffs and subject matter. Lots of Viking, Norse warriors, and other history. They have a large following and are quite popular worldwide with fans of folk metal or even just Scandinavian metal in general.
Cool.
I'm requesting the song Stone Cold Metal. It's about an outlaw and a group of marauders who go about causing mayhem and ruckus. He is trying to keep clear of bounty hunters and righteous men who would see him to the gallows for his crimes. Although it's likely intended to be set in cold Scandinavia with their certain sorts of warriors, in my opinion, which is Michael's, it has a sort of Western vibe to it, and the story translates to out West easily enough. This is a fun one, and I think y'all like it. Hopefully we like it, and so do you.
Thank you so much, Michael, for bringing this down the rabbit hole. I can't wait to get into the song. Michael C., thank you so much for that amazing write-up and for bringing Ensiferum down the rabbit hole for the very first time. I'm really excited to get into Stone Cold Metal, as you've given it such an amazing description. If you guys are as excited to be here with us and to get into Ensiferum for the first time and into Stone Cold Metal, then remember to like this video. Comment down below what some of your favorite songs or your favorite album from Ensiferum is in the comment section below. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed to this channel already so that you never miss a new video coming down the rabbit hole.
And this is a complete first-time reaction. I've never heard Ensiferum as well, so I'm really excited because I've heard about them. It was just one of those bands I never went into. Finally getting into this. I also like my WWE Stone Cold Steve Austin, so Stone Cold Metal, it sounds just awesome for me as well. And this is from the album From Afar, so I'm really excited to see what they're all about. Thank you so much, Michael. Chronicans, let's go. Folky already. I'm getting like Nanowar of Steel right now.
Yeah, very similar.
Yeah. Nice drummer too.
Wakes up a man, a haggard shadow with his wasted land. Vultures rise with the scorching sun. A dry wind blows in a silent town. Some whiskey to clear his head, and some for the brothers who are dead. Another day, another chase. Vigil left, this will meet their fate.
Nice. Nice guitar riff here.
Saddle your steed, we are riding tonight. Be ready to kill or flee from a fight. Pillaging is in our blood. We bow to no one and no one at all. Stone Cold Metal.
I want to say, like, this is actually really refreshing, and the singer's really good too. It has more orchestra type of effects into it than I thought it was going to have as well. And my name itself, Enter The Chronic is a combination of two things I love, and like Stone Cold Metal would have been a name I would have just used myself growing up too. So this is cool.
This is so cool. I love the Stone Cold Metal. I really like how you gave us that little bit of a tidbit about how it was about a marauder or a group of people who are trying to avoid bondsmen, highwaymen, etc., so forth, righteous men. So as they don't, as the lyric says, don't succumb to their fate.
Mm-hmm.
And I really like how they started really heavy. They came in with that da 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 da, and then it was kind of tapered off.
Yeah.
And then they brought it back again. So this is like a really cool, like a journey that we're following. Is we're following this guy who's trying to avoid these righteous men.
Yeah, and I thought it was way past 2 minutes already too, because that's how much has already felt like has happened. So this is great.
Absolutely.
Stone Cold Metal.
Very gallopy.
Yeah.
Gotta get away from the righteous men.
Nobody feels sacred to cross at the spill the cup of hatred. Days to come are still unveiled. Take what's yours, no time to bewail. Waiting daylight, time to move on. Under a lonely crescent moon. One at a time, we'll get to race. Surely someone will rest
Ooh. A lot of transitions. I get the Western vibe that you're talking
I'm really
about.
feeling that Western vibe.
Yep. Especially that whistle. Beautiful. Oh, wow, there's so many transitions here. The life of marauders, eh?
Very Western, very old school.
Right? I want to say something really quick here because we were always told in Canada that it was like some of the European, the Spanish and all that came to North America first, but we found out like more recently that the Vikings first made it over.
Yes.
And if that's where our Western vibe came from, and
That
if
would
it's
be really cool.
and if that connection of the folk to the Western really came from these people that then had to inherit the new type of lifestyle that's not as snowy, I guess, over there, because there was more like using horses and stuff in the Western that I think it's not very snowy, at least, where I'm sure there is still places. But it was just making me think of like that connection where obviously the influence of the Viking music had to have come over to North America, maybe got even into some of the First Nation tribes. and kept on going and all
Well,
that.
I don't know as much about the United States history, but within Canadian history, we do know that there was a lot of Viking trade that happened with like Newfoundland and stuff like that.
Yeah, on the east side,
On
right?
the east side of
Yeah,
Canada,
yeah.
way before like the settlers and everything
Exactly,
came.
right?
So this is really cool because you did mention, Michael, about this Western vibe to it.
Mhm.
But now it's like, wait, is this like where the Western vibe came from originally?
That's what I'm kind of thinking now,
Like,
right?
very cool, very cool.
Stone cold cool. Stone cold. Feels like a play.
In the silence of the night,
Here we go.
treacherous lady of the evening deceived the whereabouts of her lords. 10 bounty hunters are heading to the hideaway. A dark red desert moon shimmers its blue light upon the painful affair of honor. For a fleeting moment, I meet eye. Silent respect before inevitable solution. Dead or alive, it's all the same.
Oh, what? Get the banjo out. Oh, this is getting hella western. Nice switch up. Nice. That really brings it all full circle. Wow, what a first experience.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I like how they turned the banjo solo into the electric guitar solo.
That was flawless. What a cool transition. And they were nailing their transitions on this song a lot. And they had
they
so many
were.
different tempos and all that. And they blended so many good genres here. Like, it really did feel folky, really did feel like Scandinavian metal, but then it felt a little westerny with like kind of new age metal all blended in
Yeah.
together with that amazing vocals. Like, shout out to the vocalist there too. I think he really did a good job, and it was just it felt like a play. And then right when I said it felt like a play, they started talking. I was like, holy shit.
The monologue in the middle of it.
I was like, oh my gosh.
So well done.
And it makes me think of like some of these old Western shows that I watched about like the Way of the Marauders or the Bandits back in like in
Yeah.
the Western times they're more called bandits, I guess. And like in the line that I've seen in one of the shows, it's like, I'm tired of watching behind my back because of our lifestyle. Because of
Yeah.
the righteous man having to come take them down, and I was using my Western voice there, but because that's what I watched with my granddad. So it also gave me some of that nostalgia and that love too, and like I really see what you meant about the Western vibe, and the good call on that too, Michael.
Absolutely. As soon as that whistling came in, it felt like we were down in like southern USA, middle of the night in the
Yeah.
desert. Got your banjo and you're just waiting, whistling at your campfire. You know, have to get up and pack as soon as someone starts coming. So
Totally,
it's
right?
like that
Yeah,
looking behind you all the time feel.
yeah, exactly.
So this was so well done. I honestly, I love this because of how different it was.
Good. I'm glad that you got a
Yeah.
different feel, because at first I was feeling pretty familiar with like Nanowar, like I kind of mentioned, but then it became its own real quick.
Absolutely, it did. And I find that happens with a lot of music is whenever you hear something new, you kind of want to relate it to something familiar right off the bat.
Yeah.
And so then it was like, okay, I kind of have this familiarity here, but now then it allows you to then accept.
Yeah, take it in easier.
Take it in easier,
Yeah.
but then be able to find those differences that make it its own even
You're
better.
right. Yeah.
Because this one at the very end, they had like I think it's called a gong, you know, that big giant like thing right at the end, and that's the first time I've actually heard something like that used, especially in
Outside
a metal outside of like Epica. But I'm not even sure if they've. Maybe I haven't.
Oh, they do in Kingdom of Heaven 3.
Oh, okay. Well then. So outside of Epica to have that gong right at the end, and it's like this song could have even carried on for another 5 minutes and I would have absolutely enjoyed it and just continued, because it is so good, and they were masters of the transitions and being able to keep it going, keep it different, but keep it within that same structure so that it didn't feel like you were being bored. Thrown all over the place
and
either.
not too chaotic, exactly.
Yeah, not too chaotic, so you weren't being ragdolled around with the music.
Yeah.
But it wasn't so similar that you got bored after a 7-minute song.
Exactly. It was extremely satisfying.
Very
and another
satisfying.
amazing band from Finland. Like, they are just juggernauts of the metal scene. That's something that we've learned on this channel so much. So thank you so much, Michael C., for giving us something different outside of Moon Sorrow as well. Another Finnish amazing band that you give us. We can't wait to see which way you guide us moving forward. And if y'all had a good time with us, you could hit that like button on your way out. That would make us feel happy. And hit that subscribe button if you want to be part of our family for 2024. We are now exiting the rabbit hole, folks.
Thank you so much, Michael C., for bringing this amazing band down the rabbit hole. I can't wait to see what else you have in store for us. Peace and love, everyone.
God bless y'all.
Take care, and bye for now.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Enter the Chronicness.
Special thanks to all of our YouTube, Patreon, and Buy Me a Coffee members. Thank you for all of your support.
Thank you so much for making it all the way to the very end of the video. And if you have not yet done this, here's an easy way to subscribe to our channel. And if you want to subscribe to the artist that you just heard, here's an easy way to do that as well.
And if you are also interested in finding a video that you might like, just click here. Thank you so much for coming to the channel. Peace and love, everyone.
God bless y'all.
Take care. Bye for now.